On this week's episode.
That works.
Hank. Good job.
The Hunting Grounds is brought to you by Everett Chevrolet of Northwest Arkansas and by Bedford Camera and Video, Spypoint, Ion Official Action Camera, Popeyes of Northwest Arkansas, Mega Rack by Temptation Lures, Lumenok, morrelltargets, Four Wheel Concepts, Nosejammer, J-Bug Design, Muddy Outdoors, Eagle Seat, Wet Ink Design, bowtech, Go Tip, Hook, Line, and Sinker Outdoors.
Well, welcome back to the Hunting Grounds. We're excited to be back, and we are going full-blown online this year. Project to do at least 30 episodes online so we can make sure that you guys got your fulfillment of the Hunting Grounds. Starting off the season, we're going to have more of a semi-live management series where if we're out there working the food plots, doing a timber stand improvement, any kind of prescribed burning, whatever we might be doing during that time, we're going to shoot it with the cameras, edit it up as quick as we can, and put it out there so hopefully it aids you in managing your property this year. And who knows, we might even be throwing some hunts in there because we've been really lucky with the amount of turkey footage we've already got this spring. But come this fall, we're going to have our full-blown episodes where you're going to see the family interaction, our management, and the hunts. We've got a lot in store for you this year. It's something you definitely will not want to miss out on. And guys, if you enjoy our videos, the biggest way you can help us, go through, like them, share them, comment on them, and make sure you go to thg-tv.com. We have redone the full website. Up at the top, you can subscribe to make sure you're on our VIP video email list. That's going to make sure you don't miss a single episode that we put out there. It's about 3 seconds, first name, last name, your email address, and we won't share that information. That's for us. But welcome back, and let's kick off our first episode of the season. Hiding Easter eggs.
Hiding Easter eggs. All right. How difficult do we want to make it on the one?
I know.
Roll?
I know.
Tough one.
Strategically placed. Anthony's hiding. Woo! He's hiding, I'm hiding. Grass pile. The grass pile. Looks like a watermelon. Got the plastics. We going all over the yard?
There's a rabbit.
Dad says there's a rabbit. I asked him if we're going to plant these all over the yard. He asked, there goes a rabbit.
How far are we going?
Dropping it. I don't know. Last year we kind of...
I would kind of keep it.
Okay, I won't go any further than this. Put some right there. Now, if you're going to burn an area for the first time or you're a first-time burner, be sure you know exactly what you're doing. If you don't, get a trained professional, have them walk through the steps of what you need to do out there. But don't expect a lot of results, especially in a timber stand burn like this for the first time. A lot of times you aren't going to get the best burn if it's never been burnt. There are layers upon layers upon layers and years and years and years of leaves that are sitting here. And as you can see, if you dig down, it's going to get really compact down there. These are decomposing. It's got mold. It's got a little bit of everything, mosses and fungi growing in there. It's wet down there. So if you come in, you might have to burn this area, come back in the next season and burn. Then you're actually going to get down to that bare soil It's going to allow that sunlight to come through the trees, penetrate, hit that soil, and you're going to get a lot of growth from it. So for your first time, go ahead, come into that area, burn it. Then you might have to come back in the next season and re-burn it. Then you're going to eliminate all that fuel on the forest floor, and you're going to get some good growth out of it. All right, well, I finally touched up a little bit. I came in a few days ago with a leaf blower, and I kind of made my fire breaks around. It's been a few days. Some of those leaves have gone back in, so I've cleared those back out. I'm going to get the torch here, and we're going to go around and light this area. So we'll get started. We've got a slight wind. It's pretty flat up here. I want to do a semi-quick burn, so I'm going to go with the wind. We don't have more than a mile or two per hour wind. So I'm going to start on this side, let it burn through. It's going to be a different story once we get to the hillside. We're going to use a different burn technique over there, but we're going to get started, burn this area out. You get these little spots. You can see here, you have a cedar tree back here, and if you guys want to save any trees, just make sure that you blow out a good diameter around it. It's something that I want to save because I want to break up this area, and these cedar trees are going to grow up and be full and provide some cover out here in this open area. So if you want to save trees, make sure when you're blowing your leaves that you just blow a good distance around it, because these flames, if they get intense enough, close enough to the tree, they will dry it out and they will kill it. So as you can see behind me, we're burning this whole area. It used to be cow pasture. We're looking at 5 to 7 acres in this area. It used to be heavily grazed. The timber stand has been thinned tremendously out of this area. So what we're trying to do is promote the native grasses that are coming back up in this area. We've got a lot of native trees starting to reproduce in this area. And we've got a food plot on each side that we plant in eagle seed soybeans. We've got a shooting house up here, trying to break this area up, create some bedding, create a lot more browse in this area. So these leaves really suppress a lot of growth in this area. So I came in, I blew it out, and when you're looking at an open landscape like this, the leaves just don't lay even like they do in the woods. There's some thick spots and there's some thin spots. So what I did, I came in, blew this area out, and if there was a thin spot that really wasn't going to burn much, I went in, I hit that area with that leaf blower, threw those leaves in the area that's going to burn, trying to get as much of these leaves to burn as possible, because even a little leaves can suppress a lot of growth, and we want as much tonnage per acre as we can on this piece of property. So we came in, we burned, give it another week or two, this area is going to green up real lush. We've got some trees we're going to plant, and if there's any areas out here that are bare, that don't look like they're going to grow up with any native grass, we might go buy a bag of that, of mixed seed. It's pretty expensive, so we'll buy a small bag, come in, touch up those spots, just kind of help it out a little bit and see what it does. All right, you ready for this? Let's get started. Maybe your baby's going to college and you need a mean green THG machine. If you're looking for a reliable four-wheel drive vehicle, then you've got to come check out Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, Arkansas. Best customer service you'll ever get. I told you no more!
Hey, Renee.
Start looking for eggs.
Start looking for eggs.
Good.
You see any eggs?
You're good, right? Look. Really, look at the eggs.
Can you find any eggs?
They're so good.
Pink one?
I know. Yeah.
Go get it.
Yay! Wait, get over here, Brady.
She kind of passed it there.
Renee, look over here.
Brady, what'd you find? Show Nana.
Pink.
What'd you get?
Pink. Good job.
Brady, come here.
Brady.
Oh, pick them up.
Sure, she wants to put that one in there.
Brady, look. Look. Brady, there's more. Right there. You're gonna step on them. Look.
Monster egg.
Hey, can you bring those flowers over here? Back up here.
Oh, you dropped one. Dropped an egg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20.
Wait, Mama, I want a pink one.
Here's a pink one. Here's a pink egg.
She's like dropping all her eggs. You gonna go pick them up for her? that gum, Dad.
What?
It's back here. I can.
Singeing my eyebrows off.
So what we're doing is burn this hillside. I'm on this side. The wind's actually hitting me in the face right now. I've already got a area blown through here, so we got a fire break. What I'm going to do is make a blackened break where it's actually burnt. So when that fire decides to hit this, in case it does, it's not going to be able to cross it. So I'm going to burn through here, let it burn a little bit slowly down the hill because I don't want too hot of a fire. We're going to do the same thing on the other side since this is a holler. I got a lot of young growth in here and I don't want to kill it. I just kind of want to burn off the fuel on top, allow more of that young growth to come in here and start growing. So this is another area, that piece of property that we came in and burned. Remember, you don't have to have the largest piece of property to go in, do a select burn, and improve that property for wildlife. Now this area had never been burned before. There was layers upon layers upon layers of leaves. The soil had just never seen the sunlight. Dad and I really wanted a lot of sunlight to come into this area because this is going to be a staging area before they come in to our eagle seed food plots that are right up here on top of this hill. It's just an area that wasn't real thick, but we had seen the deer bed in here this last season, so we wanted to grow it up and really make a great browsing area and bedding area for the deer. So came in, did a burn. So we even burned the holler behind me, did a slow burn on the way down so it just didn't get too hot. So after coming in, knocking down some of those large ash, elm, sassafras in this area that was blocking a lot of sunlight, showing a lot of growth. Deer are definitely going to use this. They're going to browse, they're going to bed, they're going to hold out here before they come to our food plots. Really looking forward to seeing what this piece of property does. Well, that's it for this week's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are ready for some action-packed, informative videos that are going to help you manage your property. I hope your food plots are greening up, and I hope you're getting out there and chasing turkeys because we are laying down some awesome footage. Until next time, go out of your way to get a youth or a new hunter involved in the outdoors, and as always, have a better than average day. Very informative.
Not really. You ready?
Yay!
I am now.
Are you ready for this?
No.
Me neither. I'm sorry for the pain that it inflicts.
No!
It's kind of frozen.
Can I change my mind?
No.
You get ready?
Stay
Stay
Kyle,
still.
I can't.
Here it goes.
No.
Ready?
No.
I'm sorry for this. I felt really bad, actually.
No!